Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Hamid 64 aka Hamid Campos. The review of Godzilla 2000. So here we go, ready? See? It's alive. Awesome. And listen to his footsteps. See, you can tell it's heavy. Okay, moving on. Hold on, we'll come to this part later. Yes, I'm using the DVD because I forgot I lost all the extracts I had of it. Hold on. Here you go, more examples of how this one's alive. Yeah, see that? That's what I mean about it bringing like a dinosaur. What? Hold on. Hold on.
No, too close.
Damn, those are my speakers. The little speakers for the desktop. Here we go. See? See, that's what I mean. Did you see how when before he when Yuki pisses him off, he's before he does the Millennium Roar, he's all like so yeah, that's what I mean. That's what makes this Godzilla alive. And to my disappointment, it turns out that it was re-recorded here in the US. That's not the Japanese cut. The Japanese cut was different. And of course they used the cheesy Heisei Godzilla squeal, you know, the sped up tape thing for the screams. Oh, what a letdown. So that's what I mean about how this one's alive. And then they didn't continue with the later Millennium one, starting from Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. So here we go. See that? See what I mean? How did the but it's like that last roar he does, but it's like a version of it. Like he inhales it, and then he does it. Which that was a cool sound. I don't know why Godzilla 2000, and yes, that is one sound the Japanese one did do. Meaning the Japanese cut of it. He did do that, but again, cut, dry, blah, like it's so dry. It has no moisture to it. It's nothing. It doesn't sound like a real thing. I mean, it does, but not like this. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying that maybe they should be re-recorded when they're imported, other than just re-recorded, dubbed in English. Anywho, moving on. Alright, so there you go. There's an example right there, right before that last roar, of what I mean. That's still one beef I have, even with Godzilla 2000. See how he's just standing there, and then he does the Millennium. He doesn't do like the 98 Godzilla. He's not all. In between the stuff, you still don't hear it breathe and stuff between it sometimes. You know what I mean? It's still the Japanese Godzilla. I mean, you saw how he breathes like a dinosaur. At least let's hear it. Give us some sign that it's alive. It's not just gonna walk around. I mean, unless even a Godzilla can manage to breathe so quietly that you don't always have to hear him, I guess. And you can excuse it that way. And that's the thing with the Godzilla 2000. If that's so, then you can kind of excuse it that way, because he does do it enough to where you are convinced. And if something were to have happened to this one, you would care, because you're convinced enough that it is alive. So yeah. Moving on.
Keep that antenna steady.
And this is more of them in the car. You know what? No, I'm not gonna fast forward it. Never mind. Alright, here we go.
So why don't you take some pictures?
Oh, wait.
That's what you came here for, right?
Oh, God must be punishing me for being ambitious. All right.
You sure you still got film in the camera?
Oh, bite me. Arr.
Alright, here we go. See that? That's what I mean. Here go with more of what I mean. Cool.
It's like he's trying to destroy our energy sources.
See that? That's what I mean. This one breathes. And then it does the Millennium Roar. The later ones don't do any of that. I mean, the Godzilla Tokyo SOS one does kind of roar, growlish, but it's more of a fake to like a snort kind of thing. It doesn't sound real. And it's 8-bit. And I've also been realizing that maybe I shouldn't bash the later Millennium sounds as much, because some of the elephant stuff they do is the stuff from the 98 trailer, so kudos on that, I guess. And then the footstep of the at least the Tokyo Slice, I don't remember the Megagurus one, you know, his footsteps. And then I don't know the Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, and I don't remember the GMK footsteps either. But and I did watch Final Wars. I don't remember his footsteps. But again, that Godzilla doesn't sound as alive either. So that's kind of a disappointment. But anyway, the point is I shouldn't bash them as much. I don't know for the fact of, come on, you guys, why 8-bit? Make it 16-bit at least. Because the elephant sounds it does make, some of the growls, and you'll hear them if you look for a video on YouTube called what is it, Godzilla Roars from 1960 something, I think it is, to 2014. I think that one that guy mixed some growls too. If that's the one, the later growls you'll hear are from the later Millennium ones. So some of the elephant-ish kind of sounding things, you know, kind of like a deep slow motion, really slow motion of the elephant trumpeting kind of sound, they used for the 98 one, you know, for the trailers. So, and the footstep, oh yeah, the footstep of the Tokyo says, it's the same footstep after, you know, when, in that one trailer where they start showing some clips of the movie where they talk about how, and I don't understand why people are so surprised about the whole pregnancy thing on the 98 one, because they said in that one trailer, you know, that now our problems are multiplied and blah blah blah, you know. Is it in that trailer? No, it's in the last one where they say about you know, special showings May 19th. After the guy says, you know, but if we don't unfake him, we won't survive him. That kind of stony footstep, you know, with that stony click to it. That's what the Tokyo SOS Godzilla sounds. So, you know, I mean, I guess the more I think about it, I shouldn't really bash those sounds as much. Because after all, I mean, all they did is use the sounds from the 98 trailer. Some of them, anyway. But I still kind of am going after the aliveness thing, that it doesn't sound as alive. Alright, moving on.
They're sending the army to the presumed landing spot.
Don't you think this is a little too close?
I need to be as close as possible. You don't like it? Go home and watch it on TV.
Alright, hold on. Let me say something. Let's see, because this is a DVD and I can't pause it.
Flowers.
Shutting down the reactors isn't...
Oh, okay. I was right. Here we go. See, now the tanks are getting ready. And then here's that line that Zanzibar tried to quote about how Godzilla never backs down. Well,
Group 2 in position and ready.
yeah, here it is.
Roger, Group 2. Stand by.
As we know from experience, when Godzilla's attacked, he advances instead of retreats. We can make use of his aggressiveness by lowering him to the mouth of the river.
And what happens once he gets there?
The underwater mines will do the rest.
Mines? What about the safety of the local residents?
Ah, yes. Well, I'm not saying we wouldn't get our hair mushed, but I can promise no more than 200-300 tops.
I don't like it. And if the mines fail to stop him, then what?
We've developed an advanced new weapon. A new generation of armor-piercing missile. It's so powerful it can penetrate any known material. I guarantee it'll go through Godzilla like crack through a goose.
That line was funny and weird. It's like, what? Alright.
Yes?
I had a crush on Neo when I first saw this movie. And I still gonna do it in her voice. Check this.
I'm waiting for Godzilla. Katagiri is determined to kill him.
That sound can mean only one thing. Godzilla.
He's coming. Get going.
Lock on target. Fire at will.
See, so he at least does kind of react to stuff.
Wait till he gets closer.
But see, right there again. He's just walking. He's not growling or breathing or anything. Uh-oh. What did I do? Alright, so yeah, you see that? He kind of reacts when he did the... But, I mean, I would have also had the Godzilla thing go up in notes too. I would have had it, you know... Also, you know what I mean? But at least he reacts and stuff, so... And I don't know if that's where they hit him. Because later on, Shinoda talks about wounds and stuff. And so yeah, moving on.
All units, pull back!
This is 1, 2, and 3. Fire!
There you go. See, and they used the 98 Godzilla's roar for when he's supposedly frustrated, getting aggravated with what's going on. But they used her roar that she roars at Animal. They used her roar that she roars when she, goes by where Eber does his speech, starting from, when he goes, "Oh my God," and stuff. I was hoping they would use her cool roar, the one with the whistle to it. The one that has the Heisei kind of sound to it. The one, hold on, I can even show you it. Oh no! My Bose on-ear 2 headphones! Oh dear. Oh dear dear. Okay. Wait. Yeah, here we go. Wait. Oh no. Hello? Okay. Alright, so anyway. See this? The Trendmaster's Living Godzilla from the 98 movie. So anyways, I thought they would use this roar. Let me get it right in the middle of her right shoulder. You know what I mean? I thought they would use that roar with the whistle to it. And that would have been cool. And that's what I was hoping the 2014 one would do. Okay, anyway. Moving on.
I was right. It's following the sun.
sir.
Karakiri.
It's Miyasaka. The rock's gone. It just flew away.
See that? Now here comes for Godzilla, so... Okay, so I guess right there it's fun to use that one. See? See, I guess, if he's calling out to the rock, fine. Use that one. But for when he's pissed, they should have used the whistling one. Aha! See that? See how many charges up here that electricity noise? Like electricity? Like an electrical current loading up or something? That's what I mean. You know, that's cool. That's the cool part, and that's why I said that once I realized this stuff, I said, oh man, wouldn't that have been cool if the 98 Goddess Zilla, as you know, but that's what I think it was from my review. Wouldn't it have been cool if she'd done that? That would have been a long charge up. And you got to hear a whole bunch of that, like electricity, like a pair of crisscrossed lightsabers, you know, that whole thing. It's cool. And then I don't know if he did the atomic breath there, but you see, that's the thing. You don't know when he's gonna do it because it doesn't make that like the Naye one when she was gonna do her thing. She does an angry cat noise. He does nothing.
Oh yeah, if she's still speaking to you. Therefore,
These photos of
Yeah. And that brings up another cool point to bring up the whole regenerator G1 thing. I don't want to get too much into the story because most people have seen it, and then again, I don't want to. Unless I wait to upload it, I don't know, but I don't want to really ruin it for Velociraptor for you. He has not yet watched this movie, but I'm just want to get this over with, you know, because I could not to get it over with again, not in that kind of let's get this over with annoyed way, but in a way of I want to take advantage of Vegas while I still can use it. But anyways, moving on. I just don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to ruin the film for him because he hasn't watched it yet. But I do want to take advantage of Vegas, like I said, and record this video, and see to it that he, you know, see to it that I show how this was, to put it in Star Wars terms, Godzilla 98. Think of it as the Phantom Menace for Godzilla. Finally, he sounds real. Yes, but except it was a she. Again, more on that in my 2 reviews of it. You know, if you want to know why I think it's a girl. And I think that's why they hide that sound in the shadows, because they didn't find a way to man it up. And so it still sounds like the 98 Goddess Zilla. And it says that timbre of like whoever it is, they mostly hear in ATC and around the world. Either it's Sarah or Tracy, I don't know, but yeah, at the end of the road, it still does the like her. So you know, literally, that's what it sounds like. If it sounds like whoever that girl is, you mostly hear it. If she were just to not but you know, and just go. That's essentially totally, you know. But in any event, the point is, that's why they hide in the shadows, or they have it growl too, along with it. And either way, it's still cool because it's still her kind of thing the 98 one did. But it's still, you know, and they're still kind of hiding in the shadows, and I guess that's why, because, you know, they didn't find a way to man it up. Because this is obviously supposed to be a guy. Alright, let's see here. Where are we? Oh, okay.
All computers in the Shinjuku.
Yeah, that part's really sad. Let's see here where we are.
It's a dead end.
Alright, here we go with more examples of how it's alive and stuff. Kinda.
Godzilla's into the bay.
What if we just shut down all the electrical generators? If there's no power, maybe he'll just go away.
No, it's no use.
I think Shinoda's right. There's only one thing on Godzilla's mind right now.
Ah, my favorite theme. See? It doesn't look like an alive animal. Awesome. Here comes the spaceship. It's taking off. Well, it sounds like it's taking off anyway. See that? That totally is like a real Godzilla reacting to stuff. Whatever it did to it. See? See that? See, that's what I mean. The fact that I went makes you care. Like, what's going on? What's it doing to him? But it's a cheesy roar. You know, that's where they would do the sped up tape thing with the high say kind of, you know, cheesy sound. And they even did it with the later show ones too. That thing, you know, that sped up tape sound. That doesn't make you really care. That just, what the heck was that? That's a sped up tape. But yeah, the way this one did it, again, since it's like as alive as the '98 Godzilla, you know, it makes you know, you care. You're like, what's going on here? What's it doing to him? Whoa. Awesome. See that? And that? See? There you go, 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 there you go. See how it goes? Like when Zilla's, you know, starting to get caught and stuff. That's what I mean. That's what made me care. It reminds you of the scene of, you know, what that scene when the you know, after they get out of Zilla's mouth, or actually that's more like when she starts chasing them in the taxi, you know, like after Nick, you know, says about the high beams and they try and get the car to with the tires, but I don't know why somebody didn't just lean out the window and do it. But anyways, so yeah, that's what I mean. That's what makes you, or at least made me care. Oh crap, that's Zilla's, you know, one of Zilla's screens. What's it doing to, what's going on here? Again, see that? That's kind of her panicked roar when, you know, when Nick says, again, because they assumed it was a guy. They just assumed. Nick never sexed it. You know, he's caught in the suspension cables. Do it. No! Right before that, it's similar to that roar. So again, that makes you care. What's this thing doing to him? Because you don't know it's Orga yet, and you never know it's Orga in the movie. They never mention it by name. But then, anywho, so you see, that's what made me care. That's why I care about this Godzilla, because it's making the sounds, even the doomed. I'm doomed. I've been had sounds of the 98 Goddess Zilla. So it makes you care, it makes you wonder. As a blind person, at least, it made me wonder, what's going on here? What's it doing to him? Come on, man. See, there you go again. It makes you wonder what's going on here, because you know that's the roars that Zilla does when she's panicking, because she's getting all caught up in the wires and stuff. So it makes you wonder what's going on here. It also kind of makes you say, somebody do something. Hold on.
Tentacles again.
See, hear him breathe?
Look at that. It's regenerated G1. G1. He's using it to adapt to our atmosphere.
Whoa. See? Godzilla sounds real. He's surging up again. I think that was Orga, I don't know. I have no idea what happened there. But yeah, as you heard the guy, something started a fire, I don't know what happened. See, he's alive! See? He's alive! See, even Orga sounds alive and real. See again right there. It sounds a bit like Zilla, like I'm doomed. So it makes you wonder, what's Orga doing to him? What's going on here? Again, you guys are seeing it because I'm showing you the video, and I know I had said I wasn't gonna, but maybe somebody can explain it to me or something. I don't know. But please try and focus more on the audio. Try and listen to it from a blindness perspective. Just listen to it. Because that's how I watch these things. I can't see at all as far as like images and stuff. So that's what I mean. That sound makes you wonder what's going on, what's it doing to him? Because again, it sounds like Zilla, that like her I'm doomed stuff. Again, see more Zilla stuff. I don't know if that, that first, that sounds almost like a giant spider. It could have been Godzilla because Zilla does that too. It sounds like when Nick pricks her in the gum with her teeth. She first does the Godzilla, then she builds it up. But also then you also get that. That I can't do that sound, the giant spider sound. So again, since he did that again, and then of course he did another Zilla sound, you care. You're like, what did Orga just do to him? I remember that. That's when Nick's hurting Zilla. He's pricking her in the gum with the wire, electrocuting her and stuff. So what's going on here? Again, that's how it makes you care too. You feel for him when he does that. Because it's totally like Zilla's roar. Her total I've been had roar. Oh, I've been had. And then that's when you start hearing the wires. That electric shock stuff. And that's when you start realizing that she's been caught in the wires and stuff. So yeah, you see, that's what I mean. This is what makes you care. And it's also what makes you say, come on, Godzilla, don't give up. Teach him a lesson. Get him, Godzilla. Come on. Because it's also that, can I give up? I've been had roar, too. So it's like, come on, Godzilla, get him. Show Orga who's boss. Come on. See? You see how you get that load full of Zilla sounds? Around the Millennium Roar. But you see, again, that's the one that makes you care. Is that... Because, again, that's her doomed roar. That's the one when she's totally caught in the wires, and then of course you got the other son when she starts chasing them and all that other stuff. So yeah, you see, this is what I mean. Use the sounds, make Godzilla sound alive. That's what I mean. At least, if anything, okay, so Godzilla 98 wasn't Godzilla as far as like the way Godzilla is usually depicted, but it made him alive. That's why you can care for the Godzilla in Godzilla 2000, because it sounds totally like Godzilla. It sounds alive. It sounds like a real thing. And like I said before, with all the growling and breathing and stuff, they've already got you. They've convinced you it's a living thing. See, again, that makes you care. It's another Zilla sound. That sounds like Zilla would sound if she were annoyed, but she never did it that way.
Look at that. It's trying to become a Godzilla clone.
See, there's that doomed sound again. And more breathing and stuff, and Orga too. He's charging up. See, even Orga sounds real, son. He can tell that he's been had. He's doomed. Godzilla's got him. Kind of makes you feel bad in the end, but I don't know. That was just awesome. Did you hear it does it like crisscross lightsabers when it's charging up and stuff? So yeah, that's why I said after I saw this one was, wouldn't have that been awesome if the 98 one did that kind of stuff? I mean, to hear such a long thing do that sound like a pair of crisscrossed lightsabers. Epic! But of course she didn't. Oh well, what a shame. Way cool. See, I would have thought right there he would have taken a breath. Alright.
Godzilla's coming.
More examples of aliveness. And this is the end of it, I guess. Oopsie.
That's ironic. It woke up after 60 million years, and then Godzilla destroyed it the very next day.
Yeah.
Godzilla's coming.
Look out!
See?
Takayuki! Come on, run!
Uh-oh, the phone.
I've never seen Godzilla this close before.
See here, breathe. And breathes like a dinosaur.
Come on!
Leave me!
Ha! Godzilla!
Awesome. Okay, so that's that. So seriously, that's what I mean about Godzilla being alive in Godzilla 2000. You heard him breathe. And that's what I mean about the Godzilla 2014 in my Atomic Roar review. I said it would be more like a dinosaur, the big, heavy stuff. Although this Godzilla they're kind of humanish stuff. The 98 one did too. I'm not sure if the 2014 one will. But I mean, the 98 Godzilla, she breathes a bit more person-like. I mean, as you're in Central Park, she does that. Or also after, when she's mourning the babies, when she gulps. Again, it's more humanish. And stuff, you know what I mean? Or when Nick takes that picture of her, she, she's growling and kind of turns her head away from Nick. Or no, actually before. No, after he takes a picture, yeah, that's right, before she does the cool roar. You hear her even work her mouth like a person. And stuff, and then of course she does that. So yeah, she breathes more like a human being does sometimes. Which is some of the stuff this one didn't do, and of course it didn't do the happy stuff. Which I don't know what's wrong with Happy Godzilla. Come on, you G fans, what's up with what's wrong with the Happy Godzilla? But yeah, we didn't get a really, truly happy, just calm, just being there because it's there. Godzilla, like we do in the 98 Godzilla, when she, before she goes to eat the fish, when she first comes out, and then of course takes her picture, and then the whole thing where she does a whistling roar, and then whips her tail and stuff and starts walking. But yeah, and then of course when she's eating the fish, she's just breathing and she's just there because she's there, kind of thing. I don't get what's so wrong with that. But whatevs, like Zazubar says. Anyway, so to not prolong this video any longer than it needs to be, that's it. That's the Godzilla 2000, maybe not so many review, because I did show most of the scenes. And again, no copyright infringement intended. I would license all this stuff if I could, but I don't know how you get in contact with people to license, to buy the stuff off of them. Because again, I would buy this stuff to be able to show you guys the audio again. To show you the audio, just the raw tracks, no music, no nothing. Again, all that stuff is copyright protected. It's all property of Toho Limited. The music's property of Takayuki Hattori. I'm gonna cite as much as I can in the description, but I don't know how to spell that stuff. I mean, Toho I know how to spell, so I'll cite them obviously. But the guy's name, I guess I should try and cite him too. I should try and find his name, because I did buy the soundtrack for Godzilla 2000, so I should try and find out how you spell his name and try and cite him too. So yeah, everything's and also it's property of whoever did the American version. Was that Trystar too? I don't know, but anyway, whoever did the American version, they re-recorded, like I said, and maybe that's my thing. Maybe they should have re-recorded them all, because I was like, after watching Godzilla 2000, man, I can't wait for the next Godzilla movie. Oh yeah. As I was saying, one last quick thing. So as I said, Godzilla 98, consider it like, putting it in Star Wars terms, the Phantom Menace, finally Godzilla's real. Yes, he's alive. Except, like I said, it was a goddess Zilla in that case. But whatever, at least it's alive. Now Godzilla 2000 is Godzilla's Attack of the Clones. Oh, you thought that was real? Oh, just wait. Now it gets all that much better. And louder. And more real, and more dinosaur-like. It's just with that breath after, I've never seen Godzilla this close before. Now, big T-Rex-like breath. I guess the 98 one did some dinosaurish thing after she does her underwater thing. You hear kind of inhale, and then she does that long. Then of course you hear Frank Walker. If that was him doing that, but anyway, before she comes out. But yeah, so maybe there was some kind of dinosaurish stuff to her too. But the 98 one doesn't do much in the way of a dinosaur. Because when she's breathing before she does that doomed roar when she's getting caught, that breath sounds biggish and stuff. It's still, there's stuff that requires lips. It still sounds like a human being, working her mouth. It's, it's still not dinosaur. Dinosaurs don't, it's just a kind of thing. It doesn't work its mouth. And because a dinosaur doesn't have lips. So we'll see. That's what I'm hoping for again. With the 2014 one, I hope it works. It it does stuff that it makes it sound disalive. Let's hope Godzilla gets its again in Star Wars terms. It's about time that he had his revenge of the Sith, so to speak. You thought Attack of the Clones was real? Well, check this. Now we're using the old sounds, which actually they do in 2014. Kinda, you hear them a bit in some of the trailers. After the Brit lady says about the thing about the nuclear tests and stuff, you hear some of the old stuff. And whatever, and also in the neutral you hear some of the later Millennium stuff, so I guess whatever. But anyway, So yeah, let's hope it does that, and then let's hope it does what this one didn't do. But I guess there's not really any underwater, truly underwater scenes. But let's hope it has an underwater sound like the 98 one did. Obviously, it's gonna be different because as you saw, you've heard the way it goes, and so it's gonna be different because it's not a solid sound like the 98 Godzilla. Because, like I said, with her underwater. Or she does it, when she was playing the Japanese ship. That's essentially doing her again, but underwater. That's all she's doing underwater. She's just going without the scream. So I don't know why, but okay, whatever. So that's that. Yeah. So obviously the 2014 one's gonna be different because its roar is different. The ending of the roar, it's different, and it's cool. It sounds like a Jurassic Park T-Rex. But anyway, so that's that. Thank you for joining me. This is Mr. Hamid64, aka Hamid Campos. Talk to you guys later then. Bye bye.